Hi there, it's Chris from Sally Forth. Thank you for joining me for another one of my Pulp Alley League review and painting guides. So today we're going to be looking at the iconic Phantom Agents. Okay, so this is very effective league, basically sort of fielded with three figures, Phantom Ace, and a choice of two out of three sidekicks from Gage, Rutherford and Roswell. So as usual, the packs contain the league roster where you record who's in your league and how they're getting on in the campaign, what sort of what reputation and experience they've built up. We have the character cards. So this is pack 1 and it's got the card for Phantom, Ace and Gage. As normal with Pulp Alley, we've got Dave's vision of the characters on the front, and on the reverse we've got a blank that you can design them as you want. If you like to solve your problems by shooting and then shooting again, then this is definitely the league for you. Phantom Ace, skills, veteran, fierce and marksman. Okay, so basically he shoots at 4d10, he brawls at 4d10. His dodge is a very poor 2d8. He doesn't dodge you out of the way, his response is to shoot back, and because he's got veteran, he's not going to take that sort of penalty for multiple combat actions. Gage is a kind of more thoughtful sort of sidekick. She has inventor and clever, so you're going to be rolling her cunning, which is 4d8, looking for successes and buying some gadgets with it. So we have two miniatures in the pack, and we'll look at these in closer detail. So this is Phantom Ace, and this is Gage. We've got a couple of slaughter bases. You can use them if you like. I normally snip the tabs off and mount them on a clear base, but the option is there for people that like a solid base. So the second pack is contains Rutherford and Roswell, and on the header card we have an outline of the rules for the league perks. Character cards filled in, character cards blank, and as normal, very finely detailed, well sculpted, crisply cast miniatures for these two sidekicks. So the league is built, as we said, using Company of Heroes. So you're basically getting your leader for free, you're paying 3 league points for your first sidekick, and then an additional 5 for the second sidekick. That comes to 8. The last 2 points are used for network of supporters, so you're rolling the leader's finesse, so Phantom Ace finesse 3d10, and each success is going to give you a contact point that you can spend, which will either give you an extra character or it will give your leader some additional abilities for this scenario. So what we're going to do, we'll have a look at the cards and the miniatures in a bit of a close-up. We'll do a painting video. So one of the interesting things is a bit nerdy, but actually the painting on the header card and the character card for Rutherford was different, and I've gone for trying to get the miniatures as close to the character cards as I can. I've looked for a quick and easy replicatable technique that everybody can just, if you follow those steps, your miniatures will look exactly the same as mine, because we're using Army Painter speed paints, Vallejo Express, and really if you use them like I use them, you will get the same results. The key is very much that undercoat, brown ink wash, white dry brush to really help the contrast paints to stand out. So we'll look at my step-by-step painting guide, and then we'll do a spin and look at how the characters have turned out. This is a look at the contents of Phantom Agents 1. So the header card has the league roster on it. We have character cards for Phantom Ace. So details on one side, blank on the other. The same for Gauge. And then the two miniatures, which said these. So we haven't filed these up. They've just opened them up out of stock. So this is Phantom Ace armed with his iconic pair of pistols, and this is Gauge, the inventor, armed with a big wrench. And we get a couple of slaughter bases. So that's pack 1. Pack 2, Phantom Agents 2. So on the back of the header card we have the rules for Company of Heroes Network of Supporters. We have the character card for Rutherford. Okay, who interestingly is dithering, but a veteran savvy marksman. So yeah, so you need to discard for him to act, but he's got some pretty, sort of pretty handy with his rifle. And we have Roswell the dog. So this is the Rutherford miniature, and this is Roswell the dog, and a couple of bases. So as I said, it's a 3-figure league, so you take Phantom Ace and then you take whatever 2 of the 3 sidekicks that you want. Okay, so here we have the 4 figures that I have painted up for Phantom Aces League. I think they've turned out pretty well. We've got some nice sort of shading and definition using the speed paints. I've added some dots of gloss varnish on the goggles, weapons, medals, buttons, and Roswell's eyes. We also have lots of people asking about how we do the basing. Well, I really like to cut the figures off the tab, so for Pulp particularly, and then to punch out a 1-inch circle from clear plastic from a top loader card, and glue the figures onto that. That way they blend into whatever sort of terrain they are standing on. So I'm looking forward to getting these into action in a Pulp Alley game very soon. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you found it useful. Please hit the like button and subscribe to find out what we're doing next. Thank you.